Welcome to Bastian time. This is Zelda News, I'm your host Bastian. Let's get to that first story. So our first story comes from Germany, and over there's a baking supply company that decided for whatever reason to borrow a certain green-clad hero. Although they redressed him a little bit, changed the color of his tunic. But I mean, look at the image that they borrowed him from. It's just blatantly obvious. It's identical. What this is for is it's like those little tubes of icing that you use to write letters on cake. And it's, for whatever reason, branded as knight lettering. So they chose adorable little Wind Waker or Minish Cap style Link for that, because I guess he's a knight. But yeah, I'm surprised they haven't been sued, or at least sent a cease and desist from Nintendo. But well, our next story is very exciting for the Australians out there, and there are quite a few of you apparently who actually watch these videos who are Australian, so you'll be glad to know that Symphony of the Goddesses is sailing over into Australia, and you'll finally get a chance to hear that wonderful symphony. I myself haven't yet attended. It's not coming to my hometown until sometime in March, I think, so I've got a bit of a wait myself, but you guys will thankfully get a chance to hear it as well. Next up is an amazing Zelda-related necklace. It's a Piece of Heart necklace. This is most clearly based on the Nintendo 64 version of the Piece of Heart, and it's really nice. It's not quite something that I'd be comfortable wearing myself, probably, but you know, maybe for Valentine's Day or something, you might know a special lady out there who would want to wear that, and now you can buy her one. And speaking of Zelda handcrafted, fan-made things, there's this awesome wallet that is genuine leather, and it is obviously Majora's Mask oriented, and wow, that's pretty good. It is for sale on this person's Etsy, so if you want to know how you can get a hold of one of those, of course there's a link for you down below. Next up is an amazing fact that I didn't know, and it comes from the website Did You Know Gaming. They sort of do videos and just single images on their site that sort of points to sort of not so well known random trivia about various video games. And this one is about Ocarina of Time, and I don't know how it's taking us so long to find out about this. I'm sure maybe there are other people who already knew this, but all signs point to the fact that the beloved Forest Temple was actually originally supposed to be a wind temple. They reference the fact that the symbol on the Forest Temple, the medallion that you get from the Forest Temple, the symbol on it looks more like wind than anything foresty. And then they also point to the fact that in Ganon's tower at the end of the game, you'll remember that various sections of the tower represent previous temples that you have already been to, and for whatever reason, the Forest Temple area has all sorts of wind mechanics instead of forest mechanics. So that's pretty fascinating, and they don't mention this whatsoever, but it does make me think about the fact that I always thought it was a little weird that the Wind Sage in the Wind Waker is something that seems more like a Forest Sage would be. And when you awaken Makar, everybody's favorite adorable little Korok, he turns out to be the Wind Sage, which just seemed really strange to me because it felt like he would be more like a forest sage than a wind sage. So this all kind of makes sense. It's kind of like Wind Waker is sort of winking at that fact, I think, that originally the forest sage was supposed to be the wind sage. So fascinating. So that's it for this episode. Tomorrow will be the Nintendo News episode, and then 2 days from today will be the second Zelda News episode, so see you then. Bye.